Okay, so if you're a first-time home buyer, you're getting out there, you're ready to go, you want to put in offers, you see properties you like, but you want kind of that place that's got land and, you know, acreage or what have you. One of the things you really got to carefully consider is it hooked up to city sewer or is it hooked up to a septic tank? Ideally, a lot of people like it if it's hooked up to the city sewer because there is no maintenance involved. If it's hooked up to a septic, it's like having your own private sewer. So there's a little bit more involved. It requires some active participation and a little bit of due diligence once you get into contract on that place to make sure that the septic system, is operating correctly. And what happens a lot of the times is buyers just don't think about this. So what you want to do is, first of all, before you make an offer, you want to find out what type of system it has, and then once the offer is made, you want to do proper due diligence, meaning you want to have somebody go out there and inspect the tank. And usually what needs to happen is you need to have somebody come out and pump that tank, make sure all the solids are out, and they need to see how the water is holding, and also possibly do an inspection of the leach lines. Now, I'm not going to get into all the details about the septic. The whole idea is there's a few things about it that are important when you're having it inspected, because you don't want to go in and be stuck with a possible bill of having to replace some of these items. And some of the items on the septic tank, especially if you have to replace the entire tank, can get really, really costly. Sometimes there's just things you have to fix. Sometimes it checks out perfectly fine, and it's just a matter of maintenance over time. So these are all things you want to consider before you make an offer, and then once your offer is accepted, making sure you have the right person out there to take a look at it for you. Hopefully that helps and gives you a little bit of insight before you get started.